In my research, I found an article titled Holistic Development and Music Education Research for Educators and Community Stakeholders, published in January 2019 by Sage Publications Incorporated. The author is Edward Varner, whose experience in acting, playing music, and being a teacher in various states has made him an excellent proponent of music education for multiple decades. He states, quote, many educators and parents remain unaware of the value of music beyond and the arts beyond obvious natural entertainment contexts and find it easy to devalue music and arts programming, end quote. In his 2019 article, Varner continues, quote, researchers generally conclude that reading performance, math performance, and overall scholastic performance have strong connections to music study, end quote. All of us have had experience of some sort with music, either in school or at home or even waiting in the dentist's office. Music education has a heavy influence on the developing areas in students' lives. In this speech, I will be discussing 3 benefits of music education: enhanced brain development, improvement in scholastic areas, and enhanced social skills. Music education enhances students' brain development. There are multiple correlations within the brain between language and music. In his article from 2019, Varner states, quote, frontiers in psychology suggested that engaging in music training directly transfers to benefits in developing literacy skills and is particularly effective for phonological awareness and reading fluency, end quote. Varner continues, quote, the brain mechanisms of syntactic processing may be partly shared between music and language, 2 different cognitive domains, music and language, that are interacting in the same physical area of the brain, end quote. Students are also able to organize their thinking through music practice. In another article by the highly qualified Edward Varner, titled General Music Learning is Also Social and Emotional Learning, published in 2020 by Sage Publications Incorporated, Varner states, quote, they can focus their attention, set and monitor goals, recognize and resolve problems, make decisions, and use organizational skills, end quote. Varner continues in the same article, quote, general music activities often require collaboration, self-regulation, empathy for others, critical thinking, and often ask students to be part of something larger than themselves as they work to create with peers who are also part of the process, end quote. In addition to the benefit of enhanced brain development, academic achievement, which is closely related to the brain, is also improved. Music education improves students' academic skills. Multiple studies show that students that study music achieve higher scores when testing. I also found an article in my research titled The Importance of Music, published in 2021 by Spread Music Now. The author of the article, Ellen Judson, a marketer for several decades, explains, quote, regardless of socioeconomic background, according to a 10-year study that tracked more than 25,000 middle and high school students, music-making students get higher marks on standardized tests than those who have little or no music involvement, end quote. In researching the correlation between music and academic testing, Edward Varner concludes in his 2019 article, quote, students in high-quality school music programs score higher on standardized tests when compared with students from schools with deficient music programs, end quote. In addition, music aids students in memorization and math, which are very important scholastic factors. In his article from 2019, Varner says, quote, in practice, music study is generally believed to enhance the development and maintenance of the brain's memory systems. The activation of multiple memory pathways can dramatically improve student chances for retention and recall, end quote. Judson explains in her 2021 article, quote, one explanation is musical training in rhythm emphasizes proportion, patterns, fractions, and ratios expressed as mathematical relations, end quote. In addition to scholastic achievement, social skills are also necessary to succeed in life, and music education aids in this area as well. Music education enhances students' social skills. Music education develops students' self-awareness. In being aware of themselves and their instruments or performing factors, students are able to function better when operating in a group setting. In his 2020 article, Varner states, quote, the general music practice of using music, theatrical and dance/movement activities as performance or classroom presentations use goal-setting processes that support the development of self-management skills, end quote. Music education develops students' awareness of others as well. Varner continues in his 2020 article, quote, the performance-type activities found in the general music classroom require an ability to work with others, to communicate, to engage together, and to work as a team, end quote. He adds, quote, some of the key skills that students can learn in the general music classroom include cooperation, communication, positive peer interactions, end quote. In conclusion, music education is very beneficial for students due to its enhancement of several developing areas in their lives. Enhancement in brain development, as well as improved scholastic ability and social skills, all stem from the implementation of music education into students' curriculums. When you see students succeeding in school or having good peer interactions, ask yourself, did music education play a role in their success? Thank you.